Welcome to today's embodiment practice. Today's embodiment practice is focused on regulating the nervous system through breath and hold methods. In today's embodiment practice, you will learn the benefit of conducting either forehead holds or an eye cupping hold method for a prolonged period of time. When we hold our bodies in certain movements and or structures or positions, like the forehead hold and the eye cupping method, it allows our nervous system to unwind, unravel, and relax. I had figured that after the holiday season, it would be best for us to regulate our nervous system in a way that we may have never done before. These holds are subtle and slow, so allow your body time to unravel and open. Today's practice will be started in the lying down position, so go ahead and find a nice, safe, quiet space for you to do your practice. As you find your space, placing one hand over the heart, and the other hand will either go on your belly or any other place that you would like it to fall. As we begin to breathe into our body, feeling the floor, the ground beneath us, we're going to start with bringing our focus to our breath. Our focus to the subtle sensations of our body, rounding into the body and out of the mind. We're going to start our breath work technique of elongating our breath. A lot of us are living life breathing far too shallow. As you bring your breath pattern to an inhale of 6 seconds and an exhale of 6 seconds. This way of diaphragmatic breathing will be the way that we breathe through this entire embodiment practice today. By elongating your breath, you're allowing more oxygen to come into the brain, the belly, your entire area, breathing more oxygen into the brain, giving space for the skull, the spine, the hip bones, your feet. With every breath, opening and relaxing with the exhale. So as we breathe in, keeping this same rhythm, really find yourself in your breath rhythm. You should be able to find a gentle undulation, almost like an oceanic breath rhythm as you ground and drop into your own breath rhythm. As we breathe in, breathing more oxygen into the brain, into the spine, relaxing the entire body, regulating your nervous system with your breath. Feel the ground beneath you, holding you, as if you're just relaxing fully and you're using the support of the ground. Our awareness is on our breath, but also our bones, and how breathing deeper and slowing everything down is affecting our bones. Continuing to breathe in this pattern, finding your rhythm, connecting deeper with your body. Maybe see if this embodiment practice is highlighting to you just how fast you live your life. Sometimes when being new to diaphragmatic breathing, we realize that number one, we're breathing too shallow, and number two, we're living life way too fast. So as you continue to breathe, send your breath down into the pelvic bones, your entire body, as if you're breathing oxygen into your bones, creating more space in your system, more space to let go, more space to open, more space to be, as we relax our bodies fully with our breath. Breathing in for 6 seconds. Exhaling for 6 seconds. Keeping this rhythm. When your mind gets too busy, bring your focus back to your breath. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Begin to notice all of these subtle changes that happen when you elongate your breathing pattern, when you place your focus into breathing and breath only. When you are breathing in this fashion, try to really allow your belly to fill up with as much oxygen as it possibly can. So we're going for full movements of inhalations. And then when we exhale, we're exhaling nice and slow, slowing everything down in order to connect and feel the subtleties around us. So we are going to change our position now. We're going to move into a child's pose. We're going to continue to keep our same breathing pattern. We're going to move into child's pose, and we're either going to conduct a forehead hold for the next 10 to 12 minutes, or you're going to cup your eyes, your left and right eyes, so as we are in child's pose, our legs apart as much as comfortable for yourself, you're going to take your right hand. For those of us who are using the forehead method, the forehead holding method, we're going to use our right hand and we're going to cup our forehead where your palms are going to be they're going to go between your eyebrows. And in child's pose, your forehead is going to be cupped, laying gently on your right palm. And you're just going to keep this position with the same way that we've been breathing this entire practice. For those of us that are using the eye cupping method, while we are in child's pose, you're going to use your left and right hand and place them over your eyes, cupping your eyes. You're going to breathe into your skull. You're going to breathe into your brain. And a lot of your focus today during this part of your embodiment practice is actually going to be breathing in really deep into your skull. And I want you to see if you can tap into the oceanic movement of the bones of your skull, the bones of your face, because they are always moving in this rhythmic, oceanic rhythm. It's about becoming so quiet and moving so slow that you can connect into that oceanic rhythm. So as you breathe into your entire body, sending breath into your skull, as we inhale, the skull widens, and as we exhale, it lets go, creating more space. Continue your breath pattern, nice and slow. The method of eye cupping and doing forehead holds for a prolonged amount of time allows the nervous system to unravel in such a way where your nervous system would not be unraveling like this if you were only doing this method for 2 to 3 minutes. So as we are either cupping our forehead, holding our forehead there, or cupping the left and right eye, we're going to keep this in mind of elongating and widening the nervous system out. Breathing into the body as we inhale, our body opens. As we exhale, we let go totally, relaxing the entire system. Again, your mind might take you out of the focus of the breath. When you feel yourself coming out of the practice, gently bring your awareness back into your breath. What is your breath doing? As we breathe in, breathing into the bones of the face. Exhale. Everything lets go another layer deeper. Breathing in to the face. As we exhale, we open, drop away, let go even deeper. I want you to take the moment to think about the areas in your life where you're living too fast. And potentially these areas where you're living too fast may be the same areas where you're not listening to your body fully. So we can slow everything down even more. With our next inhale, breathing more oxygen to the brain, bones of the face, the skull, circulating our breath. As we exhale, finding more space in the bones, in the body, in our consciousness. Finding a felt solace and peacefulness in this single position. The rest of your practice today is going to be led by yourself and yourself only. So whether you choose to stay in this position or you choose to lay flat on your back and continuing the deepening of your breath, I want you to pay attention to how your mind will attempt to try to take your thoughts away from the practice. You can choose to stay in this position, child's pose position, or continue on with whatever you'd like. I'll see you again for another embodiment practice.